Howdy guys, I'm BubbleFortress, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Quest. In today's episode, I build a wool farm. Real quick before we get into the wool farm, I wanted to show you a couple things, but I also want to apologize for not posting last week, or streaming either. My computer that I used to record was not working at all last week, or for the most part, and I couldn't get the video out. But I decided to go ahead and build that episode, which was going to be a moss farm. And in a creative world, I have this area all planned out. I just haven't done it in survival. So don't worry, there will be paths and buildings to connect this whole area going through here and around and stuff. All of that is just planned out in a creative copy of this world. But this moss farm design is from Noobcraft. These are all of the drops that I got from the farm. And I had 2 more stacks of moss blocks here and about 3 stacks of moss carpet here. I just had to take them out for a build, or the actually the moss farm that I was going to build in here. And it was just 52 bone meal that I had. So I originally put 10 stacks in there, and then I just used 52 and it gave me all that. It is an awesome farm. And I'm not going to run it right now because it is a little loud. And I don't really need the moss right now, so I will run it in a separate episode, or the episode that I finish it and showcase it on. So, the other thing that I did, or things, and we'll get to the wool farm in a second, I've already planned it out, was I terraformed this cliff, and this is where the moss farm was originally going to go, but instead I put it over there. It was too big, so I just put that in the big plan build that I had over there. That was a weird sentence. Anyway, the cliff looks kind of weird. I'm not very good at terraforming, but we can fix it once we put builds up there, so that's fun. And I also made a little path over here, which I'm really excited to work on because I love little paths, and this is already cool, so I can't wait till I can deck it out and make it look cool. Anyway, I flattened out this area, and of course had to terraform it with this, and it looks, I don't think completely different, but if you see it in an episode, tell me if it looks different in the comment section. But the original build was going to go here, ended up being too tall and too wide, so it would have gone all the way over here, and it would have been too tall, so it would have gone like up to here, and we can't have the windmill just blowing into a building. It needs to blow this way. Anyway, I think that's all of the... Oh, no, we've got one more thing. I forgot. And this is why I wanted to build a wool farm. I made banners, and put them all along of the... on all of the finished buildings in Portsfield. And, of course, it starts raining. But I need more wool, so that's why I built, or was going to build the wool farm today. But, the banners on the buildings will signify that that building is finished. And I haven't put them on any of these because none of the interiors are finished. But the potion shop, the shepherd's house, and all of the other buildings pretty much this way are finished. So we put them on all of those. And I even put them on the crop tower here because I didn't have them on there for some reason. I thought I put them there, but they look awesome right here. And I put them on my house and the storage building and the skeleton farm entrance. All of the finished buildings. I said that. Anyway, let's get to the wool farm, and I will show you what I have already done. And it wasn't much. You didn't miss out on anything. It was pretty much mining. And I just had to plan out all of the chests. So we've got 16 chests here for all of the wool colors. And this will be the back of the wool factory. I don't know what to call this building yet. But this will be the sheep pen, so I'll have 2 checkpoints here, like a fence gate here and a fence gate here. There'll be like a little drive-through window, so the villagers or people that want to get their sheep for their own houses or farms or whatever could come in here, pick up a sheep, take them through this checkpoint, stop right here, pay for them, take them through that checkpoint, and that's their sheep. Also have an entrance right here because this is where the path will be, and this is sort of like a smaller town square. So, of course, there's going to be an entrance here, and this will be the employee entrance to the back of the building where we will have the wool farm. And this is where it will go. It's just a big hole right now. Haven't planned out anything. Anyway, this wool farm will be by Noobcraft, like the moss farm. I'm pretty sure all of it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to build all of it. But it was from his Let's Play episode, so I'm probably going to make some janky redstone to figure some of the stuff out. But the main thing that is from his episode is the dropper elevator, which transports all of the wool from the chests down below, or from the sheep, into these chests. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and work on the wool farm, or the actual farm itself, not the building. Or cut to you, then time-lapse the actual building. One more thing while I'm down here, I did explore in some caves because I needed some redstone to make the materials for this wool farm, and I found 2 spider spawners and an enchanted golden apple, a notch apple, in one of the chests. So I will roll that clip real quick. Okay guys, I'm finally done, and the sheep farm is up and running. It's been running this whole time. I've been fixing up this area. I somehow messed up the dimensions on the thing, so on the hole, so instead of mining my way around it, I just rerouted the redstone. So hopefully it doesn't affect rates, but if it does, it'll be okay. I really just need the cyan wool for the most part, unless I do a big ship build, which would be cool. Then I'll need the white wool, but we can always create a mini sheep farm over here, which is what I was going to do anyway, once we get the build up and running. But this side right here, these little corners, will be where the walls are. So I'll have to cover up the redstone torches, which it won't affect anything with the redstone, because I originally had blocks here anyway and it was still working. But I did widen the fence area out, so that way the sheep have more area to roam. And I destroyed some of the potato crops over here, so now we have a giant area for the sheep. So let me go downstairs and I will show you the sheep farm. Once again, it is by Noobcraft. I had to modify it a lot because I messed up with the dimensions. So the only thing that I didn't modify was the minecart hopper system to collect the wool, and the dropper system to send it up in the chests. So we can go right here in the center, and this is just where all the collection happens. And then right here are all of the sheep. And I don't think the grass is growing as quick in the middle because I don't have lime wool that much. Yeah, it's stuck in this dropper, so it needs to grow more. Hopefully it'll even out, maybe. Or maybe I'll get some more lime wool. Right now I just have 2 in there. Anyway, I'm going to cut to a time lapse of me building the awesome shepherd's house. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Sheep wool factory or something like that. And I've decided that this will be the front, so there'll be 2 chests on the outside here that'll be like, this is what we have, but we have way more product in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the time lapse. Enjoy. Alright guys, we're back with the build, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, because I tried something different with it, and hopefully it worked out okay. I didn't do split screen, I had to borrow a family member's Switch, so hopefully the recording turned out good. Also, you can see I cut out when I was making the roof, and that was because I wanted to surprise you. So, let's go ahead and use our elytra, and boom. We have a gradient of all of the wool, or most of the wool, on the roof here. And I put a torch there because I didn't want mob spawning, of course, and somehow a trader llama spawned up there. Anyway, we have a gradient going from light gray all the way to black on the other side, which I will go ahead and give you a good shot of. Boom. That looks awesome, I think. And I got it from this Reddit post. Got the inspiration for, because I saw it while I was scrolling on Reddit, and I was like, I have to do this for my wool farm. So it turned out pretty cool, I think. And I don't have any sheep in the outer pen right now, but something keeps, what is with the, okay, that was weird. The trapdoors keep flipping because of the redstone signal that I'm getting from that, I'm pretty sure, unless I flicked it again, because that's probably not how it works. Anyway, I don't have any sheep in here right now because I couldn't get any to spawn, but I will try and do it off camera. Also, let me know if I should strip the wood or not. I don't know if it would look good with or without the stripped wood, so I'm just going to leave it like this, but if you think it will, tell me in the comments. So let's do a interior reveal, and I'm going to do this without my HUD on. Let's go to video. Can I not? There we go. Boom. Full film mode. Let's do this. So this right here is where you wait. You would ring the bell so you can get service if you want to buy hay bales or some wool from these chests. And I love this wall. For some reason, it looks really good. And you know I love trapdoors. I have a trapdoor wall in my storage room, or storage building. Anyway, you flip this, you go in, and here we have where all of the wool collects. You saw this from when I toured after I made the farm. And upstairs, we have a little surprise. An actual shepherd villager. And here we can get the shears for 2 emeralds, and that seems awesome. And I might get a couple more up here, but it was a struggle trying to get him over here because I had to get him through this window, which that wasn't the struggle part. The struggle part was pushing the minecart all the way over here from the iron farm capsule that we left in our iron farm episode. If you didn't see it, go check it out. It's pretty cool. So this, I wanted to look like it was basically like a mad villager that doesn't really like people, but he still accepts business, so that's why this iron bar is here. You have to ring for him because he doesn't come out unless you ring the bell, and this is all boxed up so you can't see anything until you get to right here, which is very minimal, because his workspace is back here, because he likes to keep it secret, I guess. I think his story is a little deeper than we know right now. But he hasn't told me anything, so maybe in another episode. But I just put some paintings around, because, you know, wool, and we're going to put some banners when we make some. I really love this interior because it looks like an attic, and it looks like he's a madman, which maybe he is, and maybe he isn't, but right now I'm going to leave because I don't want to take him off. Anyway, I just put a stair right here, and some walls. To make this look a little bit nicer, we might do interior on the bottom, but just in case, I'm going to leave it open, just in case we put some more farms down there. Also, it is the redstone torches because I keep flipping these. So one more thing that I wanted to do for this entrance was to get a sign, and this is going to be tricky trying to do it in, or without my hotbar. There we go. I did it. So let's get a spruce sign real quick. And this spruce sign is for our employee entrance sign. That's pretty cool. So now you have to use the front door if you want to go into the actual shop. You can just walk through to get to the inside of the workstation. Whoops. So real quick before I end the video, I want to announce something pretty cool that I'm going to start. So you know how almost every YouTuber has some sort of comment of the day or comment of the episode, whatever it is. I want to start a build of the episode. So you comment down below what you want to do, and I will build you your own subscriber house. The only rules are that you have to include a block palette, and it can't be too extreme. Like no netherite or beacons, or just keep it simple, and I will build you your own house in Portsfield. I just say that gradient looks pretty cool. Thanks again to the Redditor, whoever posted that. So the house will go somewhere in the residential district if I have one, but I will most likely just put it near all of the builds, and then when I plan out a residential district, I will start putting them there. So make sure you do that if you want a house in Portsfield, and thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, stay bubbly. I'll see you next time.